A Northern Light by Jennifer Donnelly. A is for Abby, Maddie's younger sister. Abby helps out around the house and keeps everything in line when Maddie's gone. B is for Barnard, the college Maddie wants to go to. It is Maddie's dream college, and when she gets a scholarship, she's overjoyed. C is for Chester. He is the father of Grace's child and murdered Grace. He signed in the Glenmore as Charles Graham. D is for dictionary. Every day, Maddie reads and has one word from the dictionary that she picks out. She and Weaver have word duels. E is for Emily. Emily Baxter, or Miss Wilcox, is Maddie's teacher. Emily Baxter is also a poet.
F is for farm. Maddie lives on a farm, and her family makes their living off of their farm. G is for Grace. Grace came to the Glenmore with Chester, but before that she gives Maddie letters to burn. Grace drowned when she went boating, but she was murdered. H is for hotel. Maddie works at the Glenmore Hotel, but only a few after her father lets her. I is for imagination. Maddie has a big imagination and big dreams. Maddie wants to leave her home. J is for Josie. Josie is Maddie's aunt and is really rich. She didn't help Maddie go to college because she thought it was selfish for Maddie to leave her dad.
K is for knowledge. Maddie is very smart and loves coming to school. She got into college in New York. L is for Lou. Lou is Maddie's little sister. Lou used to be really close to her dad, but when her mom died, her dad was depressed and they lost their relationship. M is for Maddie. Maddie is the oldest girl in her family. She helps out a ton and loves to read, and she's very hardworking. N is for New York. New York is where Maddie is going to college. At first she wants to go, but then she doesn't want to go, but then she ends up going.
O is for optimism. When Maddie takes her exam, she has to remain optimistic that she'll get a good grade. If she passes, she'll be granted a full scholarship to Barnard College. P is for poetry. Maddie's teacher, Mrs. Wilcox, is a poet that writes about women's rights. She goes by the pen name Emily Baxter. Q is for quiet. Maddie is pretty outgoing, but she has to remain quiet around her father. He's quick-tempered, and Maddie doesn't want to start an argument. R is for reading. Maddie loves to read. She always wants to learn and increase her vocabulary.
S is for swim. Chester knew that Grace couldn't swim. That is how he murdered her. He drowns her. Maddie finds out when she reads the letters. T is for talented. Maddie is very talented at writing. She is very knowledgeable and loves poetry. U is for Uncle 50. He comes to visit Maddie and her family. He brings gifts and they have a great feast. V is for veracity. This means truthfulness or correctness and describes Maddie. Maddie is focused on speaking and finding the truth about Grace's murder.
W is for Weaver. Weaver is Maddie's best friend. He is very defensive, and he has known Maddie forever. X is for Xerophilus. Maddie wonders if plants are the only things that can be Xerophilus. It is the ability to withstand drought. Y is for youth. Maddie had to give up her youth to take care of her family. She became a caregiver when her mom died. Z is for zeal. Zeal means with enthusiasm. Maddie had a lot of enthusiasm for reading and for life. Credits: A, B, C, and D, Abby. F, D, H, I, J, Daniel, K, L, M, N by Becca. O, P, Q, R by Sophie. S, T, U, V by Catherine. W, X, Y, and Z by Leah. Cover page by Leah. Letters by Abby. Credits by Catherine.